Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel. How you guys doing today? Today is December 17th and it is almost the winter solstice, which I can't wait for because I am really itching to be in the garden. But we have had such cold weather. We have snow on the ground actually, because we had about 5 to 6 inches of snow the other day, and so the garden is sleeping. But what's not sleeping are my seeds. So I thought I would take you along today while I sort out some seeds and just check in to see how everybody's doing. Now, this is a way that I help myself during the winter to still stay connected to nature, even though I can't be outside gardening. This is my space that I've created for myself down here where I can grow all year round. I've taken these plants that are under the grow lights here out of the greenhouse because it's been super cold, down to 17 degrees, even colder than that. And even though these plants would have been fine, I really just like to have the green around me. I feel so much better when I'm connected to nature, and this is a way that I can stay connected. Now, I've installed grow lights underneath of here, and I have grow lights right here as well. And I can plug one in and show you. These are a different color, so I'm not gonna have them on, but these are white grow lights. And I also have grow mats. Underneath of here is a grow mat, but that grow mat's on top. So when I start my seeds early, which will be very soon, I'll be starting a couple of seeds, as well as in the next video, you can stay tuned because we're going to start winter jug sowing. So if you want to come along with me on the winter jug sowing journey, start saving jugs, and I'm going to show you how to turn these into a greenhouse, and then we're going to put them outside with the elements. It's not going to matter how cold it gets. We're going to select seeds that can survive the winter, and when all the temperatures and the conditions are right, they will germinate. And you can look back on my channel because I did this process last year, and you can see what we're going to be doing. So if you want to follow me along, start saving your jugs. We're going to be doing that in about a month, so you have a month. But in today's video, we're just going to play around with some cowpea beans, also known as black-eyed pea beans. And in my videos, I do talk a lot about these plants. These are like a garden staple, I say, because they're so easy to collect and save. They're so easy to grow. The plants are resilient, and they produce a tremendous amount of seeds. So these are all last year's seeds, and I only needed to take a few of these, and I hand select them. And I just save these from year after year. They will germinate. And actually, I will be testing the germination. So that'll probably also be an upcoming video to show you how I test the germination rate. But I will go through here and I'll select the biggest and the best ones to use as my seeds for the gardening next year. But in this video, I'm gonna just show you how easy it is. Whoops, lost that one. I don't like to lose any. But you can see here, I mean, look how big these pods are. There's anywhere from 7 to 14 seeds per pod. And I use this little basin that I got from the dollar store to capture them, to keep it neat. These couldn't be any easier to save. And you can use these in the winter time or in the summer. You can use this for soup. You can soak them overnight to rehydrate them, or you can sprout them and eat them as sprouts for an extra boost of nutrition. So I do all kinds of things. Not only do I grow them, I eat them, but I also use them as my long-term storage as well. Because, you know, even if I don't use them as seeds in the garden, I can eat them. And this is probably my biggest producer that I have. Now you can see here I've got peas. Here's some peas. And I've got larkspur. I love this flower. You'll see this coming up in the spring. And this year I have, here's Here's all the larkspur that I have to go through. So throughout the year, or when they're ready, I save the seeds in these brown paper bags so that they can dry out easily. And then when I have time, like now in the winter, when I can't be outside, then I take the time to separate and clean all the seeds and save them. Here I have 1,500-year-old cave beans. I did these the other day. These are absolutely gorgeous seeds, very easy to grow, and they have a great story with them. And I did talk about them in a couple of videos ago. Now this one, you can see it's a little bit smaller, but still has very healthy seeds in it. And in my bag, let me show you. First, let me just take these. They all look great. Let's put them in there. I'll dump this out. Look at how many I have here. You want to talk about abundance. This is a good one. This is a real good one to save. How big they are. And it's so fun. It's so much fun. This is something that you can do with your kids. This is something that you can do as a mindfulness practice. Like right now, I have a construction project going on behind my house. And it's been going on for the past 18 months. And they make a whole lot of noise and they aggravate me. The construction trucks shake the house and the noise is just relentless. And I've had it really, but I can't be like that. I just have to let it go. I just have to accept it. I just have to, you know, move on and realize there is nothing I can do to stop them. They've already taken down all my magnificent, beautiful trees, and I just have to accept it at this point. So when it's laying heavy on my mind, I can do a project like this to help myself balance out and, you know, to restore harmony back into my nervous system. Because, you know, I don't know if anybody else out there has had the experience of living through a construction project very close to their home, but I certainly would not recommend it. I really wouldn't. It has been a nightmare. It has tested me in every way imaginable. But along the way, I have grown a lot. I've learned a lot about myself. I've been able to recognize that I have strength and resilience, and I do have tools in my toolbox to help myself balance out. Now, I also take a break from social media a lot because I see a lot of things on social media that are very triggering, but there's a lot of people out there who are just mean. They say mean things, and it's really shocking. And it's really not good for your nervous system to constantly take in that kind of bad energy, as well as the news. I mean, everything on the news is bad. So the world is in a state of chaos, and I keep the balance from the chaos by doing things like this, coming back in the balance so that I can be my best self, and so that destabilizing things don't affect me in a very bad way. So I hope this helps you. I hope you're inspired. Now, I am a big advocate for seed saving because I do believe that seeds are the currency of the future. In fact, I wrote an article a while back that I'll link at the bottom of this video. You can check out, as well as my playlist for the winter jug sewing. I'll link that so you can check that out, because we're going to be doing that in the next video. So stay tuned, and if you're new to my channel, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking and sharing this video if you found it to be helpful, and we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.